Poison Control is urging adults to be more careful about where they stash their marijuana-infused snacks. This after the center has seen an uptick in kids being sickened after eating them accidentally. Fox's Randy Wimbley has more.
Kids are ending up at the ER after eating marijuana edibles, and the Michigan Poison Center believes that trend will only continue until adults are more responsible with their weed-infused snacks. More kids are being poisoned by marijuana edibles. That from the Michigan Poison Center located at Wayne State University. So far this year, the Poison Center received 420 calls for marijuana exposure. 104 of them were for minors. More than half were pediatric calls involving edibles like brownies and gummies. Many of those poisoned were under 6 years old.
Little kids under 6 can get very, very ill. They mostly are confused. They may be difficult to arouse. They may become comatose. They walk around like they're drunk, and we've had a number of them end up on a breathing machine.
Dr. Cynthia Aaron, the Poison Center's medical director, says the number of calls have skyrocketed. Around this time in 2017, they received only 6 calls for young kids poisoned by edibles. There's been 59 so far this year.
Part of the problem is you bring home Rice Krispies treat, and the dose for an adult is a third or a half. And there's X amount of marijuana in that. The child sees a Rice Krispie treat, they eat the whole thing.
The uptick in kids eating edibles could stem from the 2018 legalization of recreational marijuana.
A lot of our stuff comes pre-packaged and sealed. And once it leaves the shop, it is in the hands of a patient and a patient only.
Garrett Abbott from Botanic, a medical marijuana dispensary in Detroit, says weed shops do their part to make it hard for kids to get a hold of edibles, and it's adults who have to do a better job of securing them.
100%. It's up to the patients to be responsible, no matter what.
The marijuana edible should be treated just like any other medication and be locked up out of the reach of children. And you have to lock it up. Kids are very smart and very wily. I've seen kids climb on top of counters, grab a box, stand on the box, and reach on top of the counter.
And the Poison Center is urging dispensaries to put their number on edible wrappers. The call center is open 24/7.
A tough setback for Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. He says after a short period of optimism, he's undergoing chemotherapy again for his stage 4 pancreatic cancer. He had stopped chemotherapy for a bit, but says his numbers have shot up and his doctors have ordered him back on the treatment. The 79-year-old announced his diagnosis back in March, but hasn't missed a single day of the show.